So we're going to see a pinch hitter here with the bases empty and one gone in the inning. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen.
Number 25.
Number 25 stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result it's 0-2.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen. Matt Caracity. Pitching and defense game, 2-1 the final score this afternoon. Ty Blach gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Michael Coker records the save, his second. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 39 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
The show's continuing coverage of Eastern League Baseball is on the air. Tonight it's the first of 3 to start the new week between the Hartford Yard Goats and the Harrisburg Senators. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Digging in the switch hitter, number 25. He appeared as a pinch hitter in yesterday's contest. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. HR, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. It's been a promising start to the new year as they've taken 3 of the first 4 contests.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, it's been a pretty good homestand. They're 3-1 right now. They're playing good baseball, but that 4-1 really kind of separates them. That's why today's game's important.
And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Well, H, what do they have to do to get the season off to a good start on the road? Striding in once again, number 25. Switch hitter batting left here. In there, and it's 0-1.
Well, he's really peppering the zone right there, going up in the zone. I wonder if he stays there the whole time. Usually you'll see that with 2 strikes, not with no strikes.
0-1 count. Here it comes. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Esslinger has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. Ready for another chance? Number 25. Rain continues to fall here in the 6th. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Hey, I broke that up there, huh?
A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
This guy's got a good mid-90s fastball working in this game. If they think they can catch up to that ball up there, it's going to continue to be a rough game for them.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here's another 0-2. swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number one.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch.
Ready once again, Odell Pimentel.
Number 34, Odell Pimentel.
Swing and a liner. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. He'll get it into second. And that is where the wheels pay off as he's able to make it into second with a hustle double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance.
Digging in to try it again. Number 25. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Now a bunt attempt here. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out. And that's going to bring in the run from third. And just like that, it's back to a one-run ball game.
Sometimes for a first baseman, the best thing you do is just go ahead and tag the guy like that. Hey, there's a lot more.
So coming to the plate, number 25, as he'll hit with the go-ahead run at third and 2 away. Here's the first pitch. Liner towards second. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. So not a good turn of events for this home crowd. Well, the lineup was clicking for him in this contest, and the man you see there was a major contributor. For that, he's the top player of the game.
Final line score,
yeah, he really made it happen with the bat in this one. You see here 2 hits, and 1 was a long ball, so he has to feel pretty good about what he did here.
This evening's game comes to an end 5-4, the final tally. The Senators earn the win, although in sloppy fashion with 4 errors in the field. Alberto Velasquez claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com. Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Hartford Yard Goats and the Harrisburg Senators. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Salvador Fernandez, the right-hander out of Puerto Rico, will be the starter. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, his last outing, Matt, he pitched into the 6th inning, but he just couldn't get out of it. Ran out of gas. I think early on he's strong in games, but in this particular ball game, what am I looking for? Can he get past the 6th and maybe carry this game through and get a W?
Leading things off.
Stepping up now, number 25. And he has not gotten off to the start he had hoped for with the bat. It's been a real struggle for him out of the gate. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Little flare out to left. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Well, there's a nice little soft liner. I know it's a leadoff base hit. It wasn't hit as hard as he'd like to, but sometimes that little soft liner starts rallies.
Coming to the plate now, Neil Willingham comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Willingham.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. And that misses for ball 4. And it's first and second now with nobody out.
Huge innings have begun with much less, I can tell you that. First and second, no out, and the guy on the bump really needs a strikeout or a double play right here.
Standing in, Christian Ademaze. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. None out, runners at first and second. A ground ball to third, and they could get 2. The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first run of the ball game. Digging in for his second at-bat, number 25. He'll hit from the left side of the plate in this matchup. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Go.
From the belt, the pitch. Squares with 2 outs and gets it down. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. Now in the box, Odell Pimentel. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Odell Pimentel.
On the ground to second base. This could be 2. There's 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. Low throw, and he can't handle the short hop.
And that play is indicative of how their entire season has gone so far.
Into the box,
Center
Charlie
fielder, number
Puig
4.
comes into this
Charlie
at-bat 0 for 1
Puig.
in the ball game. Set to deal on 2-2. Seared down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. On to the top of inning number 5 we go, all tied at 1-1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 25. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. The 0-1 takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Bunt sign still on with 2 strikes as he puts this one down. Throw gets him, 2 down. Settling in now, number 25. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ball game. Now a ball sprayed fouled into the seats near third.
Right, come on now, let it fly. Hey, come on now. 1 time, right here.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Grounded back up the middle. Rogers takes it in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. A run, a hit, and a man left. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. The Yard Goats lead it 6-1. Ready for another shot now, Charlie Puig. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Here's the 1-2 delivery. On the ground to short. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Hey, they played the matchup there, and it worked out perfectly. Ground ball double play, and that changes the complexion of this inning entirely.
So striding forward now, number 25. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around it. Swing and a liner. And that's a fair ball as this one will get down the line. And the runner from third crosses the plate. And he is out trying for 2 bases, but credit him with a single and an RBI.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
And tonight's final, 7-3. Henry Fuentes earns his first win of the season. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious Yard Ghosts. 7 runs on 12 hits. 2 errors. They left 16 men on base. For the Senators, 3 runs on 8 hits. 2 errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 20 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
Time for minor league baseball here on the show as we set our sights on the Double-A Eastern League. Today it's the rubber match of this 3-game series between the Hartford Yard Goats and the Harrisburg Senators. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Ray Chavez, the Cuban-born southpaw, gets the starting nod. Harold, what do you got?
Well, Matt, last outing, solid outing. Gave him 6 full innings, but he took the loss. But if you give this club that kind of a quality outing, a lot of times you're going to walk away with a W. If he does that again this game, I think he's got a chance to win.
Now to the plate, number 25. His average coming into this one is just barely over 200, so he'll be looking to turn the page on a slow start here. Harold Reynolds, you take a look at the home 9 as they enter play here this afternoon. They come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Well, it's the last game at home before a 7-game road trip. You want to win this game because really 7 games isn't that long. It's just 1 week. So you give the fans a nice taste today. They run out, buy tickets, and they'll see you in a week.
And the throw goes to first, so the sacrifice works that time. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. What do they need to do to get a win on the road here today, Harold?
Well, the key to this game for me, they're facing a team that makes a lot of errors. Put the ball in play. When they're on the defensive side, you know you're struggling. You don't want the ball hit to you. So what do on the offensive side? Hit it to them. Put it in play.
Ike Harmon comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
He appears to be having some issues with pitch command to start the game. He's dealing with 2 guys on, and that last pitch looked like a big mistake in that location, right down the middle, but he got away with it.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
Second and third here, 1 man out. And he looks at one that misses, ball 4, so that'll load him up, but at least the double play is in order here with 1 away. Stepping in, Christian Ademaze took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night.
Christian Ademaze.
Here we go. This is you, baby.
Here comes the first pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Matt, here we are, double play situation, and everybody knows he's got that sinker. Maybe get a ground ball and get 2, right? But he comes with the fastball right there. Now nobody knows what to see. This is going to be an interesting at bat.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Oh, and 2, here it comes. Grounder down the line at third. Backhanded. Step on the bag for 1. Throw across to first. Won't be in time, so he's aboard on the fielder's choice. At the plate, Rich Gomez.
6, right fielder, Rich Gomez.
Hey, see you drive it. Let's go, big dog. All right, here we go. We need you here. We need you.
Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
Matt, this is how you want to start a game. First inning, you already jump on them early. You get 1 run in, and now you have 2 other runners on base. You come up with a big hit here, you can really make a big dent right here in this game in the first inning.
Here's the pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Hey, you do it. No one better. Come on.
The set and the 1-1 pitch. 1-2 now. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Bouncer down the line. Reined in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 left. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Yard Goats are out on top, 1-0. In now, Odell Pimentel. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Left fielder, Odell Pimentel.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Harold, you take a look at these guys as they get onto the field for the bottom of the first here this afternoon. They haven't quite been able to get on track yet. They come in 2-4 over their first 6 games.
Yeah, Matt, they won the game last night, and I talked to the manager earlier, and he just said, you know, we executed, and if we can do that, we'll be a consistent team, and we'll win games.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. The 1-2 pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. What's going to be the key for them today, HR?
Well, Matt, they find themselves already down 1. The big thing here, realize you got a lot of game left. Just score 1 run. Try to get right back in the game, even it up, and play the whole 9 innings. You can't just play part of the game, play the whole game.
Now at the plate, Jermaine Rogers. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Now that's a nice pitch. He ran that in there about mid-90s and put it past him.
Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Fooled him there, and a little pop-up to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit.
Well, he got jammed on that one right there, and he's just strong enough to muscle it into right field for the base hit. It's going to be a line drive tomorrow in the paper.
Batting third, first baseman.
In now, Brandon Snyder. Pitch misses low. The throw down. In time as he just gets the tag down.
Well, so much for that first hit of the game. Tried to press their luck and move him up to second with the steal, but it didn't work out.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul.
Well, that was a pretty good swing right there. Tough changeup. Back-to-back changeups. He fouls it off. Now you get the pitch you want, because I can't see him throwing another changeup right here.
Slow grounder to first. Newhand ranges to his left. And a super play to gun his man down as the side is retired. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. We'll go on to the top of inning number 2. The Yard Goats lead it 1-0. At the plate, Ed Schroeder. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Let's go, big fella. Hey, see you ripped it there.
The pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Yeah, get the pitch and drive it, huh? Lasers all day.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Takes a look at a fastball down the middle for strike number 2.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
And he's forced to protect with 2 strikes as he had to reach for that one to foul it away. The 1-2 pitch. This is foul right side. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
2-2 count. Here it comes. Hit high but foul as that'll get in amongst the fans.
Come on, big guy, one time. Here you go.
And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
All right, here's how the home side's lining up defensively, courtesy of Majestic. And these guys committed 2 errors last game, and it cost them. Oftentimes, you'll see an error committed, and that ends up leading to a run. It hurt them last game. Hopefully, they'll catch it in this one.
Third baseman.
Into the box
Larry
now, Larry
Dodgenaeus.
Softly hit out to short. A dive, and he knocks it down. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single. Now at the plate, Rufus Seymour.
Pitcher, Rufus Seymour.
Wait for a good one, huh?
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a bunt attempt here, and they'll just tag him out along the first base line.
Hey, sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there. And sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
The left fielder, number 33, Jorge
Into the box
Lopes.
now, Jorge Lopes, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
See it, drive it. Let's go, kid.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Salas giving chase, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball.
Hey, let her fly, let her fly.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Oh, he pulls the string on the circle change. 1-2. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down.
Hey, come on, big dog. Get your pitch.
And tough fastball to lay off on 1-2, but he did, and it's 2-2 now.
Man, 35 pitches with only 2 outs in the second inning. Ideally, you'd like to have 30 or less after 2 innings, so he's got some catching up to do.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work. Into the box now, Roy Newhand. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch.
Ball 1.
Ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
Two down, runners at first and second.
Here we go. Hey, have a rip like you can. Here you go.
And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1.
Well, I like that, taking that strike right there. Look, he's already walked a couple guys early. He's not throwing the ball consistently in the zone. You have to be patient and make him work.
The 1-1 pitch. And he misses. 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Come on. Let it fly right here.
Set to deliver on 2-1.
That's ball
And
3.
that slider must have been low. It's ball 3.
2 on, 2 out with a base open here as a pitcher. You have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch that he can hit one out of the park on.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Hit hard up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Dodgenaeus rounds third and is digging for the plate. And the run's going to come in to score from second as they grab a 2-0 lead now.
Well, that ball's hit hard right there, and it should be no surprise. That's what happens when you fall behind 3-1 in a count. You know you got to throw a fastball. you're probably going to get hit hard.
Now batting, number 25.
Into the box, number 25. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He did his job and laid down the successful sac bunt in his first appearance.
Hey, let it fly up there, huh?
That hole getting a little deeper now. It's 2-0.
This is where the big dogs show up. You got runners on, you got a 2-0 count. You got to make a pitch on the corner and have confidence you can put it there. Don't groove one. That's when you get hurt.
2-0 count, and the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded cleanly. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So 1 run here on 2 base hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. On now to the bottom of the second. The Yard Goats are out on top, 2-0. Stepping up to the plate, Eduardo Quezada. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second. First delivery to him on the way. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
This is in the air out to straightaway center. Harmon has it in his tracks, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Okay, here's the defense for the away team, brought to you by Majestic. Well, this ball club committed a couple errors last game, but they were still able to walk away with the W. But you can't do that every night. That puts a lot of pressure on your pitching. You have to catch the baseball. You catch it, more often than not, you're going to win.
Ready now, Herbert Scadam. He drove in 2 of his club's 3 runs in last night's affair.
Scadam.
Hey, you got one.
First offering on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. 1-2 now as that's in there at the knees.
This guy's got a tremendous curveball. He just froze the hitter right there. Did you see that?
And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. And foul.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Oh, he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Batting 6.
Standing in now, Charlie Puig, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Chop foul over towards the dugout. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Oh, the changeup executed nicely, and he still got a ground ball. They got the base hit. He got his ground ball. He did everything he wanted to do. Sometimes it just doesn't work out for you.
Batting 7th, right fielder.
In now, Ramon Salas. And he lays off there 1-0. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year.
Two down, two down.
The 1-0 delivery. In the dirt. And he is safe at second, and the wild pitch here could prove costly with 2 away.
Well, this inning was looking routine, and then with 1 base hit and a wild pitch later, things are looking a lot different. Now a base hit scores a run, got to reset on the mound and make some good pitches here.
Digging in once again, number 25. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now a snap move over to first, and he'll dive back in. He's ready. Here's the first offering, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on.
Here we go.
And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And he just manages to get his hand in.
Hey, put one in the cap right here, huh?
Here it comes, 1-0. Right over the middle, knee high. Now a move over to first and a dive, but he's back in there. Man at first with 2 out in a 2-2 ball game. Now a bunt attempt here, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now.
Hey, we're patient up there.
The bunt attempt is popped up, and the catch is made to end the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go, and we are tied 2-2. Now at the plate, number 25. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Pitch out, nothing doing. Throw over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. 2 out with the man at first.
One time. Let it fly.
Hey, get your pitch, huh?
And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Your pitch. Right here. Let's go, kid. Hey, let her rip.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Tough to get fooled any worse than that. He's in a hole now, 1-2.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that change.